So I know I am way belated in both filming and posting this, but my November 2019 favorites list still needs to be recorded and posted, even though it is currently February 20th. I know, I'm aware, but I suck. I'm not entirely sure how I fell quite this far behind, and I still have this much of a backlog in pre-filmed videos to post. I'm kind of trying to juggle posting some of the old ones, filming some new ones, and kind of going back and forth. It wasn't as obvious how I was going back and forth before, but now with the glasses for the new ones, it's like really obvious when it's a pre-filmed one and when it's a current one now. Although I did disclose, if I wear eye makeup, odds are I won't wear the glasses because I want it to show. But just saying, better late than never. Gonna post it now so I can at least clear up some desktop space and get this list off of it, because I've got like November, December, January, and February all just bump in a row on the desktop. I'm like, can we clear up a little space here? Just film the damn thing, post it, get on with life, because I would feel better about moving on to the December unboxings once this is up and I'm like, okay, we can just put November to bed, finally move on to December, and actually maybe make some strides in catching the fuck up. But anyways, so getting right into it. First thing that was a favorite in November, it's a shortish list, but also there's not that many things to physically show, whatever. So first thing was the 2019 version of the Vanilla Mint Yose. I am still loving the ever-loving shit out of this. I have put kind of a dent on it already, just saying. I opened this rather late into the year, and it's already down that far. We have established that the Vanilla Mint Yose, even the old version, was always kind of like my favorite one. It was the first Yose I ever had, too. Actually, I bought it first, but I opened Blueberry Acai first, because I wanted the blue ones. But, still, just something about the Vanilla Mint one has always just been perfect, and I still feel that way, and I can tell full well I'm gonna go through this quickly, use it up, and no doubt buy another, because I'm a creature of habit. So, next thing on the list that I haven't used as much of, but was a November favorite, is the Burt's Bees Watermelon. I have put a little dent on it, not a lot of one, but I mean, there is, let me see it though. Yeah, you can see how far down it is so far. It's not really far. It doesn't look like much, but it has made its way into like my weekly Lippies of the Week lists a few times now, which if you're not following my subreddit, the lip balm subreddit, you should go follow that if you want to follow that stuff. Do you guys want me to bring that feature over here, by the way, because I feel like I might actually get interaction on it if I post it here. I just don't think anybody would give a shit that I randomly pick 3 or 4 lip balms to use for any given week, really. I feel like nobody would care, but if I'm wrong, post below if you'd like me to make videos of that too. So, anyways. But yeah, it's made it in a few times since then. It's not bad. It's not my number one fave, but I mean, it's not bad. So, that was a fave in November, though. So then, this guy has gotten looking a little rough since the last time you saw it. The Maybelline New York Soda Pop eyeshadow palette. We can definitely see dents in virtually every color except for maybe this guy. I've used it, it just doesn't look like it because I barely touched it, but actually this purple right here, I feel like I'm getting close to hitting pan down in the middle of it because it takes so much to get even color payoff with that color right there. But that Grape Pop one is definitely my favorite shade out of this palette. And I have definitely looked into other eyeshadow brands trying to find something that is similar to that shade, but actually gives a more even color payoff. If anybody knows of one. Preferably one that's affordable. But if anyone knows one that's basically a dupe for that color, but actually works the way that it should, please let me know. I'm sure it would make my life so much more simple. So, but that one's gotten a lot of heavy use. Soda Fizz, this guy right here has gotten a lot of use. Surprisingly, Cherry Cola and Cherry on Top, I didn't think I would wear them that much, but around Christmas time I wore them a lot. Not much with root beer yet, because I don't really know how to wear dark brown, to be totally honest. I really wanted to, like, what is that color? The logo's over it, so let's open it up and hope I don't make a huge mess with the powder. Yeah, Sugar High. Let's see, I'll just do it this way. Sugar High right here I've used. It's hard to tell because this one's matte, so it's not catching light, but I've used that one a lot too. In my quest for the perfect orange tone, which I do now have an orange palette that's like nothing but orange tones. Thank you to Lip Balm Queen for making that eyeshadow palette collection video, because otherwise I would not have known of that palette's existence. It's a Morphe one. I would have to go look at it again to see what exactly it was, but all of it is oranges. I went on eBay like immediately afterwards, tracked it down, and bought it, so life-changing. But this is a nice orange for a drugstore orange, just saying. But yeah, I'm surprised how much more use I've gotten out of this than I ever did out of the, what were they, the CoverGirl Jewels collection, I want to say? Was it metals, metallics? I don't know, but they're the little rectangular ones that they had like the long strippies and they were all metallic for the most part, and I tried to like those, but they're just so patchy and dry. It could be because they're older at this point too, but this works so much better, so I'm like, I think I need to delve more into Maybelline for the drugstore ones to try out, because this actually, for the most part, works surprisingly nicely. There's a few in there that are kind of patchy, but most of them, I was surprised at how well they work, and I'm still loving this palette. I haven't used it lately. I should, mostly since it was living on my bathroom counter every day for quite a while. I was making a point of putting it on all the damn time. The second I put it away, it's that whole thing of out of sight, out of mind. I forgot that I have it. I still haven't opened the Lemonade palette, the yellow one of these. I still need to. That one I bought back in the summer figuring it'd be great summer colors and this would be great autumnal colors. Creature of habit I am, I opened the autumnal colors and the summer one is still sealed. I need to fix that. Preferably before it gets to summer, because some of those colors could be nice like during spring and stuff, but it's still winter. I can still get away with these colors for a while longer, I think, and some of them I just go screw it, I'll wear them if I want to. Anyways, babbling. So, next thing on the list, let's move it off of there because I need that thing, is the Tuscan candle in Autumn Blessings that I literally just found at Safeway. It was like kind of a cheapy candle, but it's actually really nice. I'm still not over how nice that scent is, by the way. It's like straight up cinnamon sugar. Like, this was in their, it was both in their seasonal collection, but also in, like, their discount section, so I was like, $8 for a 3-wick candle that size? Done! Get in my cart. And I meant to come back for more of them. They were sold out by the next week. Can't imagine why, for how nice they are. The only ones left were, like, the nasty ones, so I was like, I wasn't gonna get those. The ones that were nice, like, this particular one, there was only one of there. I got the only one. I'm glad that I did not hold off on that, but I would have liked to have gotten more. If they bring them back this year, I will probably do that. I definitely also saw some of this collection at Target, and I believe I also saw them at Kohl's. So, they're around. I've been seeing this brand pop up more and more ever since using this and paying attention to it now that I know that it's good. At least this one was anyway. Hopefully the brand in general is, but yeah, it's just a matter of keeping my eye out and at a nice price point, because at full price it was definitely more than $8, and I don't think I would have paid that for this, but $8 I would. So, next thing on here, I don't physically have the item on me, but I did review it already, and it was the Ruffles mozzarella and marinara potato chips, which, again, for those of you who haven't seen that review, I know, in theory, it sounds disgusting, but oh my god, they're so good. Like, they somehow nailed it on, like, the mozzarella sticks flavor. I don't know how they did that and got that into a potato chip, but they fucking did, and it's fucking good. Like, oh my god, it is the biggest mindfuck that, like, your brain's going, but mozzarella sticks aren't supposed to be crunchy like a potato chip. It's like, yeah, because it's not a mozzarella stick, it's a potato chip. But it tastes exactly like it. It's like, what the hell? I don't know how they nailed it so hard. I mean, there's a lot of other flavors they've tried where they're in the right realm, but I mean, it's not spot on. These are spot on. I've bought them like 3 times since then because they're that good. I may buy them again, too, so... Anyways, also the Iced Pumpkin Hostess Cupcakes. I don't know if I have posted the review of that yet. I know I recorded it. Not sure if I posted it yet. If not, it will be up sometime. I don't know when. It depends how far there still is to go in the backlog folder to pull from. But part of my falling so far behind has been my experiment I've been doing in how many views before I post the next video, rather than just, the second it's filmed, just throw that shit at the internet, because some of them, they were kind of getting buried under volume, and I was like, let's see if I can get the algorithm on my side, and I have noticed some improvements across the board in most of my videos since I started doing that, but the downside is now I have a backlog of videos, so, but at the same time, if I don't just film stuff as I'm supposed to, we've seen my work. They'll never get filmed. So, I at least have them. I have them ready to go, and I mean, God forbid I get, like, sick with a cold or something, I have a backlog to pull from while I get better, but, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, those Iced Pumpkin Hostess Cupcakes, oh my god, they're good. They're so good. I mean, now you guys have seen the review for the dark chocolate raspberry ones. I am not even sure which of these two is the better of the two. I am conflicted. I thought nothing could top the pumpkin ones, but I don't know. The others might. They just might. It's really close. The only way I think the pumpkin would get the upper hand again would be if they could make that soft frosting that was on the other ones. If they could pull that off, they would be back in #1. But oh my god, they were so good. Both of them were so good. And then the Twinings Winter Spice. I am so glad I gave this another shot. 'Cause remember, it used to be in a white box, and I tried to record it forever ago, and for whatever reason, I brewed it, and it smelled like perm solution. I was like, I cannot in good conscience drink that. I'm fairly certain I will be poisoned and die. So, I just didn't, and I said, I will try to get another box of it and see if it was a fluke. Well, first off, I feel like they totally reworked the entire recipe. They also changed the box, but it was still called Winter Spice. I don't know if they just reused the name on a totally new tea, or if they just reworked the tea. I don't know what they did. Now it's amazing. Now, I mean, I've already gone through that much of one box. Whoop, get back in there. Runaway tea. I've gone through that much of one box, and I bought another one while they were still in the store, so I wouldn't have to buy them off the website again and pay the shipping, which is what I did in the first place for the first 4. So I do have the 4 seasonal ones from this past year, but I have 2 of Winter Spice because it was that good, and I was like, I know damn well I'm going to go through this and I'm going to want more, but it's probably going to be past the season where they're selling them, and then I'm going to have a sad because they're not selling them. So I cut out the middleman and just bought another box while they're still selling them. So, anyways, next thing on the list that premiered in November, and I'm still appreciating, although I don't use it as much as I probably should, given that I'm throwing money at it every month, is Disney+. It doesn't have everything on it quite the way they advertised, but of the stuff that is there, it is really nice just having it all in one spot. Not thrilled with some of the editing they've done on some of the films, but I can't say that I'm surprised that they did. Oh wait, there's still one that fell up. Sorry, ADD. Get back in that box. Anyways, so, not thrilled with some of the editing. Other ones they left alone and just put, like, a note at the beginning of the movie. I don't understand why some of them got the notes, some of them got edited. It's beyond me. I feel like the note would have been fine across all of them. I still think they should put Song of the South up and put a historical note on the beginning of it so that people could see that, one, it is not the big scary boogeyman that people want to make that film out to be. I've seen that film. Honestly, it's fucking boring. And the way people talked about it, I was expecting it to be, like, horrible about slavery and this, that, and the other, and it's not. Slavery only comes in because the stories were passed down through the generations from slaves. Yes, we acknowledged that they existed in this film, We don't want to forget what happened in history, so we don't repeat history. Why is this a hard concept? I don't know. But honestly, I feel like if people just saw the damn thing, they'd be like, oh, that's it? And they would move on. It is not the Boogeyman movie that people want to make it out to be. Honestly, I'm more shook that they put the Black Cauldron on there because Disney's been trying to bury that fucker basically since it came out. I think it was only in theaters like a week before they pulled it because there were so many complaints about it. I think it did get a home release. So I know on my VHS copy of Pinocchio as a little kid, there was an ad for that. And I never actually had seen the movie, but I remember seeing the ad for it at the beginning, and I always was kind of curious about it. And the older I got, when YouTube became a thing, I'm a Disney nerd, so I mean, I watch a lot of Disney-related content, and I saw, like, this whole thing about the history of that film, how it almost took Disney under because it was such a flop. Disney tried to bury it and forget that it ever happened, because it was like the first dark Disney film. I mean, it's not that dark, but I mean, compared to the other ones, yeah, but I mean, ultimately it's not that dark. But honestly, it's kind of just a lame movie. But it was kind of cool just being able to see the damn thing, after it's more or less become a legend of, like, the unattainable Disney movie. Like, the Disney movie that time forgot. I don't know. I personally would like to see them put more of the educational shorts that are, like, historical ones from, like, the 40s and 50s and shit. Put them on there, even if just for a laugh, even if they're not accurate by today's standards anymore. Just put them on there, because I think there'd be a lot of people interested in watching those today. Just, I don't know. Anyways. Another favorite thing, entertainment-wise, I saw that on Hulu, they added one of my favorite reality-based shows. I don't want to call it a reality show, because I don't feel like it technically qualifies as a reality show, but I mean, what else would you call it? But, it's been a guilty pleasure ever since it was on the air in the first place, and I've basically talked this damn show up into, like, the stuff of Legends before with friends, and they're just like, what the hell are you talking about? I, like, dig it up online from some sketchy-ass website just to show them this show. Now it's finally somewhat trustworthy where I don't have to worry about malware and crap, but sex sent me to the ER. Oh my god, this frigging show. It's so ridiculous. And the reenactments are even more ridiculous, but just the scenarios that people find themselves in to begin with that end up on the show. I'm like, holy shit. Just, I don't know. I am endlessly amused by that show. It doesn't matter how many times I have watched that entire damn series over the years. I still laugh my ass off at it. And frankly, everyone I've ever shown it to has been like, where has this show been hiding all my life? I'm like, right? Like, between that and Strange Sex, but I feel like this is the better one. This is the funnier one, because there's boring episodes of Strange Sex, whereas this one, every freaking episode is just all sorts of comedy gold, if you ask me. But they're true stories, is the thing. These actually happen to real people. Some of them are just dumb, but other ones it's just like, I don't know how you were just that unlucky to where this thing happened to you, but holy crap. Oh my god. And most of these stories is like, just when you think the story couldn't get any worse, it gets worse. Oh god. If you have Hulu, please do yourself a favor. Obviously don't watch it with kids around, but oh my god, it is so friggin' funny. Just, I cannot recommend it highly enough. Like I said, this is a show that basically anytime the topic of it comes up, I do not shut up about it until I get somebody to watch it. So, there's that. And then finally, the last thing on my November favorites list is my McCartney necklace that I got from a friend, Jeanette. You guys saw in that unboxing video, the friend mail video from Beatlefest. This guy right here. I put it on the day that the new McCartney tracks dropped, because I wanted to show some Polly pride, and then I just started wearing it everywhere for like the rest of November, so it made the list. So anyways, not a lot to say there. I mean, it's a necklace, what can you really say? But I wore it for a lot of November because of that, so. Anyways, that is it. At least I've gotten this one filmed. now I can move on to December. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, as belated as it was. If you did, go ahead and give this a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. If you like this channel, make sure to comment down below and follow my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. If you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. And as always, in case you need to hear it today and you haven't yet, I'm proud of you. I love you. See you next time. Bye-bye.